thanks for joining me. Readings with Foxfire. I'm going to shuffle the deck for Taurus, July 22nd to August 22nd. By Taurus. Thank you. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Whew. You're looking for a lot, Taurus. What is going on? I got goosebumps. Serious Aries energy here, guys. And air as well. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But definitely Aries energy. Okay, so Six of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands upright. I'm getting that reading for a lot. A lot of people are really reflecting right now. We have the Four of Swords in the Universal Energy. Wonderful card. Means you're taking the time to rest. Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Thank you. One more card, please, for Taurus. Our little ambitious bull. Ah, there we go. King of Swords. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of passion in this reading, okay? There's a lot of air in this reading as well. So there's a lot of adventure. And there's wow. There are only one cup card. Interesting. Oh, interesting. That's the current position. You are lacking your intuition, my loves. Okay. You're doubting yourself. Currently you're doubting yourself. You're wondering what's going on with your life. You are, I don't want to say it, but you're very moody right now, and you're having unrealistic expectations, Taurus. You're not really focusing on what's in front of you. The Three of Wands being there tells us that you are reflecting. You are trying to, there's optimism there in this. I feel like it's a relationship because the Cups card is central. What's the bottom of the deck? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So a new job, a new home, hope returns, recovery. So this is going to be a good reading for you, Taurus. I feel like you're recovering from some serious emotional situation, also a material situation, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, because it talks about recovery. Like you're recovering, like you're trying to get back what's lost, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And you want to nest, and you want to build a house, and you want to build a home, and you want to settle down, and you know that's the energy of this reading. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It's just a feeling that I get that's within you currently. Okay, and so currently position, that's what's happening. And then you have the Six of Wands exactly beside it in the reverse, or Pentacles, I mean, which is interesting because that talks about debt, okay, and one-sided charity, a selfishness. You're struggling with being selfish. You are struggling with being selfish on how you feel about the situation. But it's okay to be selfish because that's in human nature, You just got to learn how to balance it. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do here with the Three of Wands. I really do. Because the Three of Wands talks about success and travel and, coming and goings and enterprise and, expand, like you want to expand your world, you want to grow and move forward. You've got the two staffs behind you, which represents a relationship, and you're holding on to the one that you want to, and you're moving forward You've got it. You want the control, you have the leadership, you just want to make this happen, right? Then, so in the current position of wants and desires, you have the Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So that's why I left this for the second bit instead of the first, because it's really, really interesting stuff here. So with the Page of Wands, with the Page of Wands, you have a message coming in of enthusiasm. Okay, you're looking for some creativity. You want new energy. You want to travel. You have exciting news coming in. And again, passion. Okay, this is a very, again, like I said earlier, it's a passionate read. You're looking for that passion in your life. Queen of Swords right beside it. Independence. So you have your independence. I feel like you're maybe fighting it, but it does talk about sharp-minded, quick thinker, logic, analytical. I feel like that's who you want to be, and that's just not the nature of who you are, and you have to come to terms with that. So I feel like that's your wants and desires. Your Queen of, and then the Queen of Wands in the reverse there talks about, you know, feeling dull, feeling weak. Maybe there's some problems sexually going on. You know, maybe there's not a whole lot, and maybe this is a relationship reading in the respect that, you know, maybe there's something going on with you in your relationship in which, you know, you're sort of struggling a little bit. And I feel like that's what you want to break free from. You want to break free from that. You want things to go back to normal. You want that passion back. You want that sexual tension back. You want that creativity, that fun, loving adventure from this relationship. And I feel like perhaps it's just sort of melding into something like that. And you want it to be like that, you know. And so the energy of the universe at the bottom for your future position in this reading is talking about taking a beat. So you need to just breathe this out. The universe is saying, just take a breath, have patience, okay? Rest and contemplate. Because the Four of Swords talks about like meditation, restfulness, going within, finding your peace, finding your center, finding your balance, taking that time for your self-care, self-love, you know, reprieve, right? You have to go in, the universe wants you to retreat, if that makes sense. They want you to reflect what's being mirrored to you. They want you to rest. They want you to meditate. They want you to contemplate. They want you to, that's what's going to help you recover from this feeling you're in, okay? And the Ten of Wands in the reverse is interesting to me, and I'm going to tell you why. The Ten of Wands in the reverse talks about taking a break. So beside the Four of Swords cards, like, they're really, like, the energy is literally saying, like, whoa, like, just stop. Like, just stop. Stop it. Stop it. That's what it's saying. It's saying, finally, just finally say no. Okay? Just say no. You know, you're going to get your freedom and you're going to lighten up a bit. You just need to lighten up. You need to, you know, like, you're always holding on to these wands and walking around with them. You just got to drop the burden, walk away, loosen up, go within, retreat, reflect, rest, take a breath, and stop it. You know what this means. Excuse me, the King of Swords right beside it. Really interesting to me because the King of Swords talks about being masterful. So you are already in your truth. You are already in your integrity. You're a very analytical person, and I feel like you just need to, like, the universe is saying, you need to stop doing that. You need to get out of your head. And just give your heart a break. And, like, just say, like, okay, this is what it is. I'm just going to live my life and be happy and do what brings me joy instead of trying to please somebody else all of the time. Because, Taurus, you have an ability to want to do all there is and even then some more for someone when you're with them. And from my experience, sometimes it can be overbearing and can push people away. So the universe is saying, stop what you're doing, take some time back, retreat a little bit, give them time to breathe and miss you. You know, if you're constantly all up in their face, I love you, I want you, I need this, I need that, why are you being like this, why are you being like that, I don't understand, is it me, why are you doing this, why am I doing this, did I hurt you, did you know what, all these like what questions, need to stop it. Just stop it. And just say no. Say no to drugs. I'm just kidding. Nancy Reagan. So I really do feel like you need to say no more. You need to take your power back, get your control in order, get your house in order. When I mean get your house in order, I mean get your temple, yourself, your mind and heart space are not in balance currently. You need to fix that. Because Taurus, when you're not in balance, you're a hot mess. You know, like Tyler's Tarot says, you're crazier than a shithouse brick. Or, I said it backwards. You're crazier than a shithouse rat. That's it. So, you need to, like, just tone it down. Tone it down. Reel it back. And look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being like, let's give it all. You know, let's give it my all and just, like give her. But there's a lot of like authority here. There's a lot of leadership, a lot of pages, lots of queens, knights, kings. Like, come on now. Come on. Really? Taurus. You are the most stubborn. You need to really listen. You stop ignoring yourself. Stop ignoring what your intuition is telling you, because it's always right. You always ignore it, and then you end up in a shitty situation. And then you blame yourself, why me, why me, why me? Well, the reason is you're not taking time to let things breathe. You're not taking time to let them grow, blend. Communications are off, but there's no message of hope coming in. I just want to make that very clear. With the Knight of Swords there, like, it's a very, very strong energy. It's talking about, you know, like, logical person. Like, this is who you are. You're a very logical person. I just feel like you're just too much in your head right now. And I know you've gotten a hold on your emotions, but I feel like you need to get a hold of your head, because your mind is telling you all kinds of crap that is really putting you in a state of frenzy, we'll say. I just want to look at your past here for a second. Page of Wands again. I just want to look at something here, my Taurus peoples. Yeah, see, so there used to be some enthusiasm in this relationship. Enthusiasm. You had new energy. It was so creative and fun, right? You had a lot of passion there. Very adventurous. And then you had the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That all of a sudden, you're like, can you please explain to me why I'm struggling here with my money? Why do I feel selfish to hang on to my money? I give all I have, and yet I don't get anything in return. That's the message I'm getting. Then you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to retreat and take a breath then, because obviously this person doesn't want me. Obviously, nothing's enough. Obviously, they don't want to, you know, be with me. Like, you're creating your own devastation, right? Your own. It's almost like self-sabotage, but you're not aware that you're doing it. Because in the current position, you have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. You're saying, I want to break free from this. I need to get my sense of self back. And I have all the abilities to do it. So why are you not listening to yourself, Taurus? Why? What's so important to hang on to something that is ultimately not working for you? If it doesn't serve you, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. You know? And this just also might be like a mentality, like the intellectualism of the Swords cards says that you are very intelligent, I don't mean book smart. I mean like naturally intelligent. Like you have an intellect that you can understand people on levels that most people can't, right? Um, you have a very air quality about you in that way. But you're also a very materialistic person, and you also hold on to your like your wants and desires really really closely to your heart, and you do everything in your power to make it happen. And for the most part, it goes unnoticed, right? But I think it's because you're giving too much of yourself. It's because you're giving too much of yourself. Because currently you're very independent. And but you're not being very spontaneous, and you're finally saying no to all this in your head. You're saying no, like I gotta lighten up, like this is not the direction I want to be going in, you know. And with the future saying it's Queen of Wands is there in the reverse to remind you, hey, you know, this person, I don't know if this is you in general, Taurus, that you feel dull or boring or whatever the other person or the other person feels that way towards you, or I don't know what, if that's how you think they feel. You need to just reflect, take time, okay? Take the time to have the foresight to look forward, to have that intuition to say, you know what, I'm just going to like reflect on this for a little while and not make a big deal out of it. But I'm going to put it on the shelf. I'm going to come back to it later, because you're still very optimistic, even in the future, about this relationship, okay? The King of Swords, again, is a masterful card, and that's in the very last position. So there's a lot of truth and integrity in this relationship. So if you're doubting that this relationship is dishonest, you're incorrect. It's a very truthful, open, straightforward, can't get any more blunter relationship than this. Whoever you are with is really giving you all there is to see. They're not hiding anything, and they're very open about who they are. And I feel like you might be at a place where you are really considering if this is what you want. And it sucks because maybe you care for this person so deeply. However, is this person going to give you what you need in a life? Is this person going to be the person you settle down with? Is this a person that you want to nest with? Is this a person that you want to you know, live out the rest of your days with? And I'm seeing that it is 100%, 100%, 102%. Okay? But you're questioning if you're the person for them. You're questioning if you're the person for them, Taurus. Okay. I'm not going to clarify, because again, I'm behind on my reading, so I'm going to leave that be, but I am going to get our 3 angel cards to end the reading. Excuse me. Shuffling the deck, please. I'm going to cut it. Thank you. Please, love and light for Taurus. Guidance, clarification. Please give us some direction here, that we're on the right track and that we're doing the right things, and that, you know, what's being said is the true message. I hope this resonates. I mean, if it doesn't resonate with you, you know, then maybe it's not for you, and that's fine. If somebody else starts to click on as a cross-watcher, maybe that's their message. 2 of Water. So 2 of Cups, a relationship that continues to grow closer. See? Forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. So again, there's conflict in your head about this relationship that does not exist. So I really do feel, and look, there's 2 mermaids. So I feel like a lot of feminine energy here. You know, very feminine energy. Very feminine. This could even be like a female relationship, like lesbian relationship, bisexual relationship. Yeah, this whole reading felt very feminine to me, so I'm gonna just say it. And I hope I don't get any like haters. But if it's not, and again, if it's, you know, it's not for you, then that's fine. But I do feel that the Two of Water is also duality. So let's just put it out there. Could be Gemini energy. The Two of Cups. Yeah. It's like a commitment card. You know what I mean? Two of Cups talks about commitment, connection, right? Love, relationship. So yes, we're on the right path. It was a relationship reading. It was for your love. It was for, you know, engagement, marriage, and partnership. That's what you want. That is what you want. Don't tell me it isn't, because you know that it is. Look, the moon. You're an illusion. You are in deception mode. Okay, you have really important psychic insights behind this and events behind the scenes, okay? You got to release your fears that hold you back. This is what this card is about. It's the moon card. Okay, it's Archangel Haniel. He's protecting, guiding you from this deception that's in your head, or perhaps an illusion of what you think this relationship is. And you need to release your fears, okay? That's what's holding you back, your fear-based thoughts. You got to let it go. Have to let it go. That's your direction. Okay. Lovely life experience. You're lacking life experience. You're lacking a significant life event. You're lacking a powerful revelation that leads to change. You're lacking the ability to spread your wings and fly. And that's because you're not letting go of your fear-based thoughts. Okay. But Archangel Shemuel is there to help guide you and to be able to do that. Okay. Like, this is like a beautiful, beautiful representation. Again, lots of female energy here. 18 and 16, 9 and 7. 9 and 7. Hope it means something to somebody. Number 7. 9 and 7, because what? 7 and 9 is what? 14. 17? No, 16. Yeah. Yeah, 16. So 6 and 1 is 7. So number 7, whatever that means. Very, very, I think it's a very, your connection is very divine. 7 is the card to me. The number 7 represents spirituality and divinity. And because on the 7th day, God rested, right? So you need to take a rest, girl. You need to take a rest. You need to hold back, take your time, relax, chill, go with the flow, and if this isn't what you want, then get the hell on out of it. Simple. But you got to change your fear-based thoughts. Once you change your fear-based thoughts, I think you're going to see things clearly. I think you're going to see things a lot easier, and I think it's going to bring the passion back in the relationship, like legit. Like, I think if you take some time to just step back and say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to make this person miss me by taking a step back and just doing my thing, doing me. Just do you, get in your feelings, do you, go out, whatever, you know. Cause it's a powerful tool to be able, once you release your fears, I feel like, you know, and it's difficult. I'm not saying it's, everybody struggles with fear-based thoughts. We all have them. But in this particular situation, Taurus, for those of you who this resonates from, this has been an ongoing issue your entire life. This is something that you're struggling with. Fears of this, fears of that, fear of this, fear of that. You just stop it. Stop it. With that being said, thank you for joining me. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this brought you some comfort and resolution. Again, for those of you who I am doing personal readings for, it probably will be the first week of August. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. So I am going to uphold that commitment. It's just going to be a little while as I have a family member who is very, very ill. So all your love and support is appreciated. So with that being said, life is too short. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Be loved. Be light. Be blessed. Thanks for joining me.